the media roles and media purpose to the Kenyan people.
So now let's have a look at the government's plan in terms of cleaning the Nairobi River, where for the depository of a city effluent, the once cool waters of Nairobi have turned into an oily and toxic goo, with the river's banks jammed with all manner of garbage and polythene waste. However, this could soon change if the government's plan to rid Nairobi River of pollution succeeds. Ashley Mazuri takes us through the previous attempts to clean the capital's river ahead of the unveiling of the Nairobi River Commission.
Nairobi River is a national shame. The level of pollution is unacceptable.
When you talk about rivers in the country, Nairobi River is one that quickly comes to mind, a river that is famous for all the wrong reasons. The river has been turned to a meandering health hazard due to its dilapidated state. More often than not, chemical wastes, industrial wastes, trash, sewage, heavy metals, and sometimes unwanted fetuses are dumped in it. Over the years, Nairobi River has been exposed to different levels of pollution, posing a hard task to clean for the government and its stakeholders.
It is the President's desire that we create a Nairobi River Commission to coordinate activities among all the stakeholders, because none of us can work on it alone. The amount of work that needs to be done is enormous. The resources required are substantial.
The efforts to clean Nairobi River have been going on for decades. In 1999, the Nairobi Basin Program was launched, aimed at monitoring pollution and restoring ecosystem to provide clean water for the capital city. In 2001 and 2003, a second phase of the Nairobi Basin Program was rolled out with no success. In 2007, 150 million shillings was pumped into the rehabilitation of the 2.5-kilometer stretch from the Museum Hill roundabout to the Racecourse Road Bridge. In 2009, former Environment Minister John Mishuki, also known as Mzee wa Kazi, did the impossible, cleaning Nairobi River. The late Michuki spearheaded the cleaning of the river in 8 months' time from Kikuyu to Shauri Moyo. His team blocked the spilling sewage, forcing it back to people's homes, roads and government facilities to compel the Nairobi City Water and Sewage Company to act. With the help of former Nairobi Town Clerk John Gakuo, street children were hired at 200 shillings each a day for the cleanup exercise because they were familiar with the river. This also created awareness, meaning the street families stopped polluting the river. Shortly after his death, Nairobi River reverted back to its sorry state. In 2021, former President Uhuru Kenyatta formed the Nairobi Regeneration Program, a multi-agency team spearheaded by former Environment CS Keriako Tobiko to clean up the filthy river basin.
These toxins are consumed by humans and therefore end up causing serious problems like cancer.
What we lack, and I must say it right away, is really the control ourselves in discipline in what we should do, what we should discharge into the river. Nothing should be discharged. Polythene bags, solids, metals, chemicals, name them.
Nairobi River Commission has its work cut out. Once formed, the commission will be mandated to halt the pollution, clean the river, create livelihood projects around the river, and restore the Nairobi River to its former glory. Ashley Mazuri, KTN News.
All right, so now that's Ribe. My colleague Ashley Mazuri gives us a breakdown of some of the members of